Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 must-visit destinations in Italy. We're talking pasta, pizza, history, art, and scenery that'll make your jaw drop. I bet you didn't know that Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country in the world. Stay tuned to find out which place takes the top spot. So buckle up, smash that like button for good measure, and get ready for the ultimate Italian adventure. At number 10, we have the stunning Italian Riviera. Known for its picturesque coastline and relaxing atmosphere, Cinque Terre, which literally translates to five lands, is like stepping into a postcard. Five colorful villages clinging to cliffs, overlooking the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. Forget cars, you won't need them here. Think winding paths, vineyards clinging to the hillsides, and seafood so fresh it practically jumps onto your plate. Start your day with a hike between the villages. The views are seriously unreal. Manarola to Corniglia is a classic, not too tough, and the scenery is breathtaking. Speaking of breathtaking, make sure you grab a table at Nessun Dorma in Manarola. The view from this cliffside restaurant is the stuff of Instagram dreams, especially at sunset. And listen, no trip to Cinque Terre is complete without a dip in that turquoise water. Vernazza has a little harbor perfect for a swim. Coming in at number 9 is the breathtaking Amalfi Coast. Imagine this: winding coastal roads, pastel-colored villages perched on cliffs, and the deep blue Mediterranean stretching out as far as the eye can see. This is the Amalfi Coast, my friends, and it is every bit as stunning as it sounds. Now, driving the Amalfi Coast is not for the faint of heart. Those hairpin turns are no joke, but trust me, the views are worth every white-knuckle moment. Positano is a must-see. Spend the day exploring the boutiques, soaking up the sun on the beach, and sipping Aperol spritzes like a true Italian. Don't miss the Path of the Gods hike. It's a bit of a climb, but the panoramic views of the coastline are out of this world. Before you leave the Amalfi Coast, make sure you pick up some handmade ceramics from Vietri sul Mare. Venice, the floating city. This place is pure magic. There's nowhere else like it on Earth. Imagine canals instead of streets, gondolas gliding through the water, and stunning architecture that'll transport you back in time. Getting lost in the labyrinthine streets of Venice is part of the adventure. Ditch the map and just wander. You never know what hidden gem you might stumble upon. No trip to Venice is complete without a gondola ride. Sure, it's touristy, but it's also incredibly romantic and a unique way to experience the city. Make sure you check out St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice. It's home to St. Mark's Basilica, the Doge's Palace, and a whole lot of pigeons. And listen, you can't leave Venice without trying the cicchetti. Grab a spritz and do as the locals do. It's the perfect way to experience the city's culinary scene. At number 7, we have Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. This cultural hub is an art lover's paradise, packed with masterpieces by Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli. Start your day at the Galleria dell'Accademia, home to Michelangelo's David. Next up, head to the Uffizi Gallery, where you can feast your eyes on Botticelli's Birth of Venus and Leonardo da Vinci's Annunciation. After all that art, you're gonna need a pick-me-up. And there's no better place for a pick-me-up than Florence, the gelato capital of the world. Take a stroll across the Ponte Vecchio, Florence's only bridge spared from destruction during World War II. It's lined with shops, making it the perfect place to pick up a souvenir or two. Before you leave Florence, make sure you catch the sunset from Piazzale Michelangelo. All right, folks, get ready to step back in time because we're headed to Rome, the epicenter of history and majesty. This city is a living museum where every corner tells a story and every street is a journey through time. From ancient ruins to stunning churches, Rome is a feast for the senses. The ancient architecture blends seamlessly with the vibrant modern life, creating a unique atmosphere that you won't find anywhere else. First up, you gotta hit the Colosseum, the iconic amphitheater that's been standing for almost 2,000 years. Imagine the gladiators, the roaring crowds, and the sheer history that this monumental structure has witnessed. Next, throw a coin in the Trevi Fountain. Legend has it that doing so will ensure your return to Rome. It's a tradition that dates back centuries, and the fountain itself is a masterpiece of Baroque art. No trip to Rome is complete without a visit to Vatican City, the smallest country in the world. It's not just a religious center, but also a treasure trove of art and history. Check out St. Peter's Basilica, marvel at the Sistine Chapel ceiling, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the Pope himself. The sheer grandeur and spiritual significance of these sites are truly awe-inspiring. And listen, you can't leave Rome without trying the pasta carbonara. This dish is a local favorite, and every bite is a creamy, cheesy, bacony delight that will make you fall in love with Roman cuisine. This creamy, cheesy, bacony dish is a Roman classic, and it will seriously change your life. The flavors are so rich and satisfying, it's like a hug in a bowl. Before you leave Rome, make sure you pick up a leather good from the Campo dei Fiori market. This bustling market is a great place to find unique souvenirs and experience the local culture. The craftsmanship of the leather goods here is top-notch, making it a perfect memento of your Roman adventure. At number 5, we have Milan. This trendy and sophisticated city is a fashion capital and offers a mix of modernity and tradition. This city is all about high-end shopping, stylish locales, and of course, delicious food. First up, you gotta check out the Duomo, Milan's iconic cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece took over 6 centuries to complete, and it is seriously impressive. Make sure you climb to the roof for stunning views over the city. Next, hit the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, a stunning 19th century shopping arcade. For art lovers, a visit to the Santa Maria delle Grazie church is a must. And listen, no trip to Milan is complete without indulging in some aperitivo. Before you leave Milan, make sure you pick up a stylish scarf or piece of jewelry from one of the city's many boutiques. Number 4 on our list is Tuscany. Known for its rustic charm and heartfelt beauty, Tuscany is a place where you can relax and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. This region of rolling hills, vineyards, and charming hilltop towns is where the essence of Italy truly comes alive, with its breathtaking landscapes and timeless beauty. This is the Italy you see in the movies, and it's every bit as magical as it looks. From the golden hues of the sunsets to the iconic cypress trees lining the roads, every corner of Tuscany feels like a scene from a classic film. First up, you gotta rent a car and get lost in the Tuscan countryside. The freedom of the open road allows you to explore hidden gems and quaint villages that you might otherwise miss. Trust me, this is the best way to experience the region's beauty. As you drive, you'll pass by fields of sunflowers, ancient olive groves, and endless vineyards that stretch as far as the eye can see. Wind your way through vineyards, stop for wine tastings, and soak up the stunning scenery. Each vineyard has its own unique charm and story, offering a taste of Tuscany's rich winemaking heritage. No trip to Tuscany is complete without a visit to Siena, a medieval city known for its palio horse race held twice a year in the Piazza del Campo. The city's historic architecture and vibrant culture make it a must-see destination. Another must-see is San Gimignano, a hilltop town famous for its medieval towers. Walking through its narrow streets feels like stepping back in time, with each tower telling a story of the town's storied past. And listen, you can't leave Tuscany without indulging in some of the region's delicious food and wine. From hearty ribollita soup to succulent bistecca alla Fiorentina, every meal is a celebration of local flavors. Before you leave Tuscany, make sure you pick up some local olive oil and balsamic vinegar. These culinary treasures are perfect souvenirs, allowing you to bring a taste of Tuscany back home with you. So pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable journey through one of Italy's most enchanting regions. Coming in at number 3 is Sicily. This exotic and lively island offers a Mediterranean experience like no other, with its rich history and vibrant culture. This island is a melting pot of cultures, with influences from Greece, Rome, and the Arab world. You can see this rich history in its architecture, markets, and even in the local traditions. It's a place of stunning beaches, ancient ruins, and some of the most delicious food in Italy. Imagine lounging on a sun-kissed beach, then exploring ancient ruins and ending your day with mouth-watering street food. First up, you gotta hit the beach. The beaches here are not just for sunbathing, they are a way of life. Sicily is home to some of the most beautiful beaches in Italy, from the white sands of San Vito lo Capo to the turquoise waters of Mondello. Each beach offers its own unique charm and beauty. No trip to Sicily is complete without a visit to Taormina, a stunning town perched on a clifftop overlooking the Ionian Sea. The views are simply breathtaking, and the town itself is full of history and charm. Speaking of Mount Etna, if you're feeling adventurous, you can take a guided tour to the top of Europe's highest active volcano. It's an experience that combines natural beauty with a touch of thrill. And listen, you can't leave Sicily without trying the cannoli. These sweet, creamy pastries are a local favorite and a must-try for any visitor. Before you leave Sicily, make sure you pick up some local ceramics or a bottle of Marsala wine. These make for perfect souvenirs to remember your trip by and to share a piece of Sicily with your loved ones back home. At number 2, we have Lake Como. Known for its luxurious and tranquil atmosphere, Lake Como is a place where elegance meets natural beauty. This stunning lake is surrounded by mountains, charming towns, and luxurious villas. First up, you gotta take a boat tour of the lake. It's the best way to appreciate the stunning scenery and see the luxurious villas that line the shore. No trip to Lake Como is complete without a visit to Bellagio, a charming town known as the Pearl of Lake Como. Another must-see is Verona, a picturesque town with colorful houses and a stunning waterfront promenade. And listen, you can't leave Lake Como without trying the risotto. This creamy rice dish is a northern Italian specialty, and it's especially delicious when made with local ingredients like lakefish or porcini mushrooms. Before you leave Lake Como, make sure you pick up a silk scarf or tie from Como Town. And finally, at number 1, we have the Dolomites, a majestic mountain range in northeastern Italy. This place offers both adventurous and serene experiences, making it the top must-visit place in Italy. First up, you gotta lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails. There are hikes for all levels, from leisurely walks to challenging climbs. One of the most iconic hikes in the Dolomites is the Tresemme di Lavaredo Loop. Another must-see is Lago di Braias, a stunning emerald green lake surrounded by towering peaks. And listen, you can't leave the Dolomites without trying the local cuisine. From hearty dumplings to flavorful stews, the food here is designed to fuel your adventures. Before you leave the Dolomites, make sure you pick up some local honey or herbal tea. That concludes our countdown of the top 10 must-visit places in Italy. From the canals of Venice to the rolling hills of Tuscany, Italy is a country that will stay with you long after you've left. We hope you enjoyed the journey and found some inspiration for your next trip. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and guides. Let me know in the comments below which of these places you're most excited to visit. Until next time, arrivederci.